ways that you can communicate with us. And, you know, if you don't want to get on there and share answers at times, you know, we do want to hear everybody's voice. Sometimes I'll read your answers and stuff from the chat if you would like to, if you would like me to.
WXRNP, can you please hit go over to participants and hit more and rename yourself so me and Mr. Steve can make sure we calling everybody's name correctly.
Yeah.
What did he say, yo?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be starting about 2 minutes, letting everybody get in. We'll start on time.
Start video. And then they can see your face. Okay. And let me see my face. You gotta do that.
Yeah, and if y'all can, I don't know how the class was last time, but once we actually do officially start, if you can show your face, we'd love to put names with faces, especially me. That way I'm not just, you know, I like to get to know anybody that I'm in contact with, y'all. So that's it.
All right. So we got 12 in, well, 10 in here so far because me and you it's 12. We'll make it 12.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, one of the screens say Miracle Floyd. Malik Malik your brother, because it looked like he was on a different screen just now. All right. And while we starting, you know, while we doing this, Miracle and Malik, how old are y'all? If I may ask, I wasn't on the first class.
I'm 14 and he's 12.
Okay. And where do y'all stay? Like what state?
Georgia.
Georgia? I'm thinking about moving to Georgia too. No, that's cool. All right. Appreciate you sharing. Let's see. I'm gonna mess with some more people. Yeah. See, now there's another Malik. There's a Malik Floyd, which that's you. And then there's another Malik who got a screen on, but I can't see him. So I skip.
Yeah, they just went. They just left.
Okay. Let me see. Rashid. How old are you, and you know what state do you stay in, if you don't mind me asking?
It's pronounced Rashad, but I live in Maryland. My
bad, Rashad. Okay, I gotta get used to that one. Okay, Maryland. How old are you?
12. So I'm about to turn 13 Friday.
Okay. Is it still cold up there? Y'all still got some cold days up there?
It's hot.
Okay.
I was burning up today, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate it, Rashad. Ezekiel Mascal. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Forgive me.
It's Maskell.
Okay. How old are you and what state you in?
I'm 15. I'm in Tennessee.
Hey, listen, I was thinking about Tennessee too.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That's what we're gonna go vacation at soon. Me and my wife.
Hey, Ezekiel, do you go up in the mountains and stuff? Like, you know, y'all got a lot of open land. Do you go around?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like, do you go hiking or anything?
Yeah, because y'all got some mountains up there. Well, they show that on commercials down here that Tennessee got a lot of mountains. That's what they show in Florida.
We're up north.
Okay.
Gotcha.
There are no mountains.
Okay.
Appreciate it, Ezekiel. All right, let's see. Omar, and is that Abdul?
Hi.
Hello.
What's going on? How old are y'all and what state y'all live in?
I'm 12 and he's 14.
And we're in Florida.
Yeah, we're in Florida.
Oh, snap. Okay, Sunshine State. That's where I'm at too. That's what's up. All right, who else we got? Appreciate you sharing. Right. Yoshi.
I'm 15 and I live in Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. Okay, all right. Let me see. Is that Elijah?
Hello.
What's up, Elijah? How you doing today?
Good.
How old are you and what state do you live in?
I'm 11 and I live in
You live in what again? I can't hear that one. I never heard you say 11. North Carolina. Got you.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Steve. So we're about to get ready to start class, guys. Just make sure everybody got their Bibles. We're gonna get into the Bible a little bit today. So if y'all can get your Bibles really quick.
They don't know I'm here.
All right, Malik Ford, we heard you.
You heard me. This is his mom.
Okay.
And I can't, my name is Mrs. Grant. And
Hey,
I'm
how you doing?
69. I'm fine. And I'm 69 years old.
Well, it's nice to meet you,
see
man.
me?
No,
I'm
it's
new at this Zoom thing.
no,
So.
it's dark. You may got. I don't know if you got to coat a light or something. It's dark.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, and everybody else, if you can, since class is officially
Dan's on here
started,
too.
if you can pop your screen on, please put your screen on so we can put names with faces and we can kind of just see faces, emotions, different things of that sort.
There go my boy Elijah. Hey, also, I know last week people were asking, can they put like gamer tags in here? I don't mind. So if y'all want to put gamer tags, y'all can communicate and network with one another. I know that the 5 to 10, they did that. I mean, yeah, they was just excited about that. So I just want to throw that out here at the beginning because people was asking, can they do that? You know, as far as giving contacts and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all can communicate on that. So I don't mind y'all doing that in the chat. But today we are going to focus on mindset. So today we're going to deal with mindset today. Remember last week we went over the Karate Kid, you know, I would say the movie, some of the scenes. And the key thing about that, the scenes were just to show you that you can be learning something even though you think you're not learning something just because you're not physically doing it. So we know he was dropping the shirt, picking up the shirt, putting the shirt on. He was getting upset thinking that his teacher don't understand what he's doing, but his teacher is great. His teacher is, you know, one of the best fighters, you know. And then he finally seen towards the end, like, man, me picking up this shirt, it taught me how to defend myself. It taught me how to, you know, fight and things like that. Offense and defense.
Yeah, that's like me. I get mad, like, that's like me. I get mad, like, you know, when I mess up stuff.
Yeah. So, and again, it's not even to the point of getting upset, you know, as far as getting things wrong. This part of getting upset is because they thinking they're not learning. They're thinking, I'm wasting my time, you know, why am I even doing this? I thought I was coming on here and I was going to learn how to make money today. I thought I was going to learn how to run a business today and be a boss today. But to be a boss, to do certain things, you know, is levels to it. You know, even Hamashiach, Christ, he started doing his mission work. When he first came to the earth, he didn't do his mission work at that moment. You know what I'm saying? And not saying he couldn't do it, but again, it's levels to everything. We can't say why we not saved right now. You know, just why in the book of Acts, when Hamashiach died, right, for us, when he rose again, many people was just to the point like, hey, why we not back on top? But that was one of the purpose. The purpose, that was just half of what supposed to be getting done, him down for our sins. Now we got to make sure we getting clean. Now we got to make sure that we put him inside of us. So our mindset has to always be in a growth mindset. And that's what we're going to get into today so we can really get to the mindset part. So when you do run a business, when you're doing certain things, you can be successful in it and do it with integrity. A lot of people don't understand to do things with integrity. That's a whole nother, you know, monster or beast in itself. And sometimes doing things right can make you feel like, man, I'm doing everything right, but everything going wrong. But no matter what, you got to keep the mindset is always stay in integrity. You know, do not get outside of integrity. And that's what happens a lot when you get into business and different things, even in life. So we're going to, again, I'm going to get to share the screen and we're going to get into mindset. You want to add anything, Steve, before I open up anything, before I share everything?
No, go ahead, Jay.
All right. So this should be it right here. Do everybody see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. I'll make it bigger. All right. So it says, what is your mindset? So we can see on this picture is there's two types. And then Steve, make sure you check in. If anybody come in, you can just let them in for me. Who drawing? That's you, Steve?
No, I'm not drawing. That's somebody else. If you are drawing on the screen, please erase it.
Oh man, I don't know how they got access to do. I gotta check my settings. But okay, so the growth mindset, right? The green head is the growth mindset. The pink head is the fixed mindset. We always want to stay in the mind of being a growth mindset. But today we're going to focus on fix, because again, I'm going to teach you on fix, but we got to understand to stay in that growth mindset. After we get done with everything and learning, stay in a growth mindset. What is mindset? Mindset, it says the established set of attitudes held by someone. So if you look at the thumbs, it got just positivity, health, you know, it's got different words in there. You know, this is what we got to understand in our mind. We got to keep positivity in our mind. We got to be thinking about positivity at all times. Who sometimes when they get mad, right, they just give up on things. Like they get upset on something, they're trying to do a project. I know one of the gentlemen just said he was trying to do something and it'll make him mad because he can't finish it. You know, when you get to that mindset, do you just give up on it? Does anybody can give me an example of them giving up?
So like one time I was doing like this project and I decided to give up on it because it was like too hard.
Did you ever finish it? Like, did you ever come back and finish it?
Yeah, because I stopped being angry.
All right. Anybody else give me, I need 2 more people to give me an example of a mindset that you got angry, which we would call that a fixed mindset.
I guess like one time when I was really young, I tried to learn how to like do robotics because I was really into it at the time, but it was really hard and I quit because I was really young at the time and I didn't want to finish it. So I just quit.
Okay. One more person.
I would say when I get frustrated, I would step back and then think about it and then go again.
Okay, which now that's beautiful, because a lot of people, you know, they step back and don't take a break. It's okay sometimes to take a break. We all get lunch breaks at school, right? We get lunch breaks when your parents go to work, they get their lunch break. You know, even when you're watching TV, they give you a commercial. So everybody get the time to take a step back and have a break. We should not get that in that mindset of just giving up. So before we even get today, when I did a lesson yesterday to the 5 to 10 year olds, because again, we talk different to you guys than we do to them. We kind of get more in depth because of your age, right? It came to my mind like, what is success? Like, I want 3 people to tell me, 3 different people to tell me what do you think success is to you? So what is success? Give me Steve, call out. You can call out whoever you want to call out, Steve.
Let's go with, is that Layla? Did you just put your hand up? Is that your name?
Yeah.
All right, Layla, go ahead. I seen your hand up.
Success is achieving our goal.
Okay. Anybody else?
Let's go with Elijah. Go ahead. What do you think success is? What does it mean to you?
This is
just whatever you think success is, like in your mind right now. I'm not asking for, I just want you to know what's success to you.
I don't really know.
Okay, it's all good.
All right, and then we'll call on one more, and then what I would like everybody to do, if you can quickly just drop something in the chat about what you think success is to you. But I'm gonna ask one more person to speak out, and I'm gonna go with let's go with Joshua. Joshua, what's success to you?
Being comfortable in life where you don't have to worry about anything.
Okay. And so I won't let you guys know. I'm gonna give y'all, let y'all know what the Most High say success is. The reason why I wanted to do this, right? Because we got these whole thoughts in our mind. What is success? And this is somebody else was saying something. So I want to give everybody, we're going to go to read Joshua 1 and 8. But first, before I even understood what success was according to the word, according to the Most High, I was very stressed out because I'm like, man, I'm doing this, but I'm not getting to this level. I thought success was having a lot of money. I thought success was, you know, putting all my family on, retiring my grandma, my mom, all this type of stuff, right? And all this type of stuff, it gives you, you know, it gives you anxiety. You know, it do these different things to you. Again, it is worldly success. So we look at certain things as it's good to do these things, right? So we know, we'll look at Steve Harvey, for example. We'll think that he's very successful. We'll think he made it, right? But then it's like, man, this this cat, he money wise, but he has no morals, no integrity when it comes to different things, right? So when I start, because we all know we want to please the Most High, right? The goal is to please the Most High. No matter what we do in business, whatever we do, everything is vain, which we'll get into that one day in the book of Ecclesiastes. All this stuff is vanity, but what we do for the Most High, right? So we got to make sure we're doing things that's going to honor the Most High, right? And not saying your business have to, if you want to create deodorant, it's okay. It don't have to be called, Yah deodorant. I'm just letting you guys know that's not success. Success is not just saying money and just achieving all these things, right? So we're going to read Joshua 1:8. I'm going to read Joshua 1:8. It says, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way and make thy way, and then shall have good success. Right? So it's prosperous. I'm sorry, I missed that word. And it says, and then thou shalt have good success. So this right here is what I want y'all to understand success is. Doing everything out of everything that we're going to be learning in the process of creating you to be bosses, creating you to be just set apart. Just understand this is what success is. We want to hear that well done. So I want to let you guys know, no matter what's going on, do not forget the Most High. Do not forget these things that he wants us to do. That's how we're going to stay the light. That's how other nations are going to say, what wise and understanding people are thou? The word says the other nations are going to look upon us and say, what wise and understanding people thou are. And if that's when you know what? That's success. That right there is what success is. So I just want to make sure that we don't get to the point that we lose our mind with the things that I'll be bringing out and me and Steve be showing you when it comes to business. Because again, business is beautiful. It's beautiful being an entrepreneur. It's beautiful to nepotism. Anybody know what nepotism means? Any student know what nepotism means?
No, sir, but I'm about to look it up.
All right.
No.
So
No, sir.
Okay. Nepotism, right? This is why I own everything. I create everything and I want to own it. I don't want to put it in Walmart. I don't want Amazon to do it. It's me hiring my family. It's me hiring my friends. It's me putting
I want to grow up to make stuff.
Huh?
Because I'm very I want to grow up to make stuff because I'm very creative.
Yes, and beautiful. This is what this class is going to be able to do when it gets to that part, is to give you that confidence to do it, to let you know it can happen. Matter of fact, y'all should look at me like, well, if he can do it, I can do it. And this is how I look into the word. When it says that Noah it say Noah was perfect in the generation. It say Job was perfect. These people please the Most High, right? So it tells me if they can do it, why can't I? This has to be our mindset. If they can do it, why can't we? That has to be our mindset. So we can't please the Most High. If the Most High says, be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect, why can't we be? But we want to quote Philippians 4:13. If we do all things, if he's in us, right? But we'll say this, but then we won't do it. So even as a child, we got to make sure this is going on. Do you think, how old was King Josiah? I think I asked y'all this before. How old King was Josiah when he was a king? If anybody can remember.
8.
8. Do you think his mind was just on, he had to have a different type of mindset? He was 8. He was 8. So he had to have a different type of mindset. If you go right now, if I tell any one of y'all, hey, I want y'all to go, if y'all here, I want you to go run my company. You can't be like, well, I'm in school, I'm doing this. Man, listen, all that, you think I'm going to ask you to do this and I don't know what you already got going on?
No, you're not.
So let's, for example, I know Miss Grant on here, right? So I know if she tell her grandkids, children to do something, you think I got homework. You don't think she know you got homework? I just need you to clean them dishes. And most of the time, the dishes should already been cleaned. So a lot of people want to make excuses when it comes to the point, hey, I got to do this though. No. I told you this 2 hours ago. Before you got that call to go to your friend's house, before you knew your friend had a party or whatever going on, you knew you should have got this done. And that's our mindset got to be to get these things done. Now we cannot have that fixed mindset. Hey, sweetheart, excuse me. Hey, babe, someone's at the door. So this right here has to be, our mindset. So I just want y'all to understand what success is, because I want y'all to understand the keep these ways to the Most High, that's success. Because it says everything else will be added to us. If we doing what? We're doing these things to the Most High, everything else will be added. I didn't never thought I'd be doing the truth. Steve know me. When I tell you, y'all say y'all creative. If y'all can look at my portfolio of business, and y'all will one day, I'll give y'all a sneak peek, right? I got so much business. I got so much business completed it's going to take off. And I was like, I got to do a board game. So you want me? Do y'all understand how nervous it was? My mindset at first, I did not want to do this board game. I'm like, man, who gonna want to buy this board game? Everybody already think they know about the Most High. Why he put this on me to do? And all this type of stuff was in my mind, but I had to get a growing mindset. And then a beautiful masterpiece came, and now 7 volumes gonna come out. 6 more volumes coming after that. Now I got the World Card game. Now I'm working on the app, and I'm working on the video game. So this is all comes because I followed that step, and I just say, I'm put my trust in the Most High. All right. So I just want to let y'all know what success is before we continue to get into everything else. Now the next one, it says define fixed mindset. A fixed mindset believes that their qualities are inborn, fixed, and unchangeable. A fixed mindset makes you static, right? It says lacking in movement, action, or change, especially in a way viewed as undesirable or uninteresting. So it says this trait, this type of fixed mindset will keep you in a place of lacking in movement, in action, or in change. So I want to ask a question. Let's see, Omar. So if there is a lion in front of you, would you want to be do you want to be stuck in one place lacking movement, or you want to be able to run?
I obviously want to run away.
All right. So think about this. So think about if you got a fixed mindset, how your mind just stand there. You can't do, you just stuck. It's opportunities coming your way. No, that's not for me. Does anybody think when it says, they say, well, wait, when they say Most High take the wheel. Oh, Jesus, what? Take the wheel. Y'all ever heard somebody say that?
Yes, multiple times.
Okay, so if you let that wheel go, what's gonna happen?
It's gonna, your car is gonna come off course
all day. So I want to let y'all understand that, we can't have that mindset. If people got their fixed mindset, you know what? I'm gonna just do nothing. I can do whatever I want to do. The Most High gonna still bless me. This is this. No. I know Mama Grant. If y'all don't do these certain things, I'm so glad they on, because I know they can understand these examples. And this is why if y'all don't understand these, if you've been told to do something and you don't do it, and your mindset is still like, but why you ain't do this for me? Why you get me these shoes or this shirt? But you remember, every day I told you to go clean this kitchen. Every day I told you to go outside and cut that grass, and you didn't want to do it. So we gotta understand our mindset can't have a fixed mindset. All right. When it comes to that, we finna get even deeper on it. Steve, do you want to add anything else?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Steve, I'm sorry, Steve, and then if any other kids want to add anything, Steve, you wanna add something?
No, go ahead, Eden. I don't want to stop your flow. Go ahead.
Okay. Eden, you can speak.
So sometimes people have a fixed mindset, especially, I don't want to bash anybody, but especially sometimes very old people, I know they're wise, but sometimes they have these it would be sometimes they have these ideas that people are supposed to follow, but then as society changes, it's different mindsets. So it's not everybody has the same mindset. So now if you're saying oh, well somebody should do this, it's not, now that society has changed, now not everybody has the same mindset as everybody else. So It's not you have to have diversity.
Yeah, you got to have, which we're going to talk about next week. You got to have a growth mindset, which is beautiful what you're saying. You got to have a growth mindset, and which I got some videos to show out towards the end. What you just said is so beautiful. And this is why we got to understand too, just because somebody else has a fixed mindset, you can look up, okay, how I want to say this. You're going to see some people that you look up to that got a fixed mindset, and you're going to be like, man, why? And I don't want you guys in that situation to say, well, if they can't do it, I can't do it. Nah. I want to let you understand that you can make it happen. So this is why, again, what you said is so beautiful. We got to have that mindset, which is a growth mindset. Today, I'm just focusing on a fixed mindset. And again, the children of Israel, our ancestors, and even us right now, a lot of us had a mixed mindset. We got to get, a fixed mindset. We got to get up out of that so we can be prosperous. We can be successful.
Like by saying, I can't do this, you're saying you're never going to do it.
Who's speaking? I like that. What I can't see who that is. I'm trying to see your name.
That's Malachi.
Okay, yeah, that's beautiful. And y'all remember one of my top rules. It says, you can't say I can try, right? I don't use the word try. Remember, that's the first essential rule in my class. If y'all go to my website, the essential rules that it's 49 of them. And that's, you can't use the word try or the phrase try. I'm gonna try, but no, I'm gonna try to clean it. When Mama Grant come and tell y'all to do something, I'm gonna try to clean it. What? You gonna try to clean it? No. You gonna clean it. That's what it is. And this,
either way you can't escape from it. Either way you can't escape from cleaning it.
Hey, beautiful, and I'm so happy. Huh?
Unless you want to get whooped.
Yes, and guess what, man? It's not bad. Listen, we got to understand this too. Oh man, y'all just had me up. I ain't gonna get out court. I just had a whole nother. I'm gonna bring out a lesson on that one. That's beautiful. So yes, that's beautiful. When it comes to that. Steve, you got anything if I go to the next one?
No, go ahead. They've been bringing out
yes.
One of the responses. I'm just listening right now.
All right, so we're gonna skip this one because we named a few. So I'm gonna get some examples, right? Some examples, and the first one is me.
Hold on, Jay. Let's go back to that one, and then we're gonna call on a couple of people.
Okay.
That's been silent. I heard from Malachi, heard from Miracle. So we're gonna have to touch on. Oh man, how am I forgetting your name again? Miracle, your brother. What's your name again?
Malik.
Malik. We're gonna have to touch on Malik. Let me see who else. I like to. I think it was Abdul. Who was this? Shayla. Is that Shayla? Shayla, we're gonna start off with you. Name a time where you may have had a fixed mindset.
It's Shalea.
Shalea, sorry about that. Please forgive me.
No worries. I can't really say like a specific time or anything like.
So you never had a time. Have you ever had a time where you were working on something and you maybe got like, it just made you real frustrated and you were almost at the point where it's like, man, I don't bump this. I don't feel like doing this no more.
Yeah, actually, like times when I'm drawing something and it's not turning out right and I'm just like keep erasing and trying again and it still doesn't end up right. I was like, you know what? Forget this. I'm not going to work with it. I'm gonna just put it over there and forget about it.
Okay. Appreciate you sharing that. We're gonna go to a couple more people. Appreciate that. Let's see. Who is Caden Smith? Ask to unmute. Caden Smith, go ahead.
Hello, can you
How you doing?
Good.
All right, Caden, I'm gonna come back to you. Breaking up a little bit. I'm gonna come back to you. Let's see. Jamar.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. All right, we're gonna try one more person. Come on, let's see. We've seen some of them.
Yeah, I'm laughing out.
And then let's go with Abdul. Abdul, name a time where you've may have got stuck in a fixed mindset.
Normally, I'm not one to like work on something and then kind of like give up like near the end or something like that. But I mean, there are plenty of times where I would just get frustrated in the middle of the work. Like there was one time I was working on a group project, and my partner who's working with me didn't do much of the work. I think she did like 4/5 of it. So
Okay.
got me frustrated sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, and I want to chime in on that. I want to give y'all an example. One day, my dad told me this what got me into a growth mindset. One day, my dad told me and my two brothers, we got it's three of us, and he said, hey, he didn't tell us why. He said, I want the grass cut. So we all got together like, hey, I'm gonna cut the back, y'all cut the front, and then my other little brother cut the side. So I did my part. They wanted to sit at home. They didn't want to do nothing. So I did my little part, right? So my dad came home and he saw the grass wasn't cut. I'm like, hey, I cut the back. Guess what happened? We all got a whipping. And I was so confused, like, why did I get a whipping? I cut the back, and I learned something that he said, son, I need a yard cut. You should have cut that whole yard, and you should let me know that they didn't do it. Right. And that started telling me that taught me how to have a growth mindset, and also being self-managed, and that day on, my family, my brothers thought, oh, he just a kiss up. No. I understood that I can get a whipping if this don't get done. If he said get the dishes done, he may not, because he said, he didn't just say, hey, Jamil cut the grass. So this is what it's like, look, hey, even though they didn't do it, you had an opportunity to cut that grass. Why didn't you do it? You knew that daddy needed his grass cut, and we had a party that night. So people, matter of fact, after that whipping, we all had to go outside and cut the grass because people was coming. So we still had to cut the grass. So I just want to let y'all understand. So what you were saying, Abdul, was when she did part of the thing, it made you mad. No matter what, say if y'all didn't finish that project, that teacher didn't care that you could go in and say, well, she only did some of it. Hey, you do the whole project, finish it, you go inside there and let them know what she didn't do or he didn't do. And now you get the whole grade. That's what I just want to throw that out there, so you don't have that mindset like, well, they ain't do their part, I did my part. No. When y'all are a group, like Steve called me today and said he couldn't got on today. You think I can't get on? No, hey, I gotta run it. So I just want to kind of throw that out and use that example that do not get into that mindset either. Like, well, because a lot of people, when you get in groups, you're gonna see a lot of people don't think how you think. Hey, you're gonna see a lot of people. Steve know I had a lot of people I was wanting to deal with the board game. Steve came through and we made it happen, and we still growing. And some other people like, man, a board game, they think I was thinking in the beginning, but after I actually got into my mind, I can do it. I'm running. Now I'm getting certain people in my circle saying, hey, let's make this happen. Let's make the first board game ever that you can create a board game to get people to the word of the Most High. It ain't no board game out there like that. So I pull all different board games. The first biblical board game was created, the biblical board game was created in 1969, right? When you go look it up. And it had nothing to do with the word. Every board game you think about that deals with the Bible has nothing to do with the word of the Most High. None of them. When I'm talking about the ones that I study, as far as the Hasbro and stuff like that, they got Bibleopoly, all these type of things. But I'm just letting you guys know the mindset you have to finish certain things that you believe in. Because let me tell y'all something too. Your mind says that you want to do this. It's not that's not it is what it is. You can't get mad at that person don't believe in your vision. Everybody don't believe in the vision of the Most High. To keep his commandments, right? To fear him and keep his commandments. Everybody ain't doing that. Some people are like, well, I don't gotta do it. that's them. You think I'm gonna play with it? You think I'm gonna play with him like that? Nah. When you got friends come over, for example, Miracle, you ever had a friend come over and you had to do something? And no, let's get this example. What, Miracle, give me something that you can't do in the house that your parents say you can't do. It's something simple. Like it could be jumping on the couch, running in the house. Like what's something that you can't do?
I can't jump on the bed.
All right. So now, if you got a friend come over jumping on that bed, and your parents walk in, who you think gonna say something
to? Me.
Because you knew the rules. So we gotta understand that no matter what, if the Most High has given us some things to do, and you with somebody that's not doing it, first you need to separate from them. But secondly, you can't be like, well, they ain't doing it. Man, I told you to do it. So I just want to let y'all know that's another type of mindset that we can't have. Well, that didn't happen to them. You can't say, well, mama, why you ain't pop such and such Stacy for jumping on the bed, but you yelling at me? Because you shouldn't even let her do this. So that I'm trying to let y'all know this is the type of mindset you got to have. That mind, you can have a fixed mindset on things. Okay. Man, this thing's going slow. All right, there you go. All right, so now there's some examples. It says my family is heavy set. So if y'all can look at me, I mean, I'm not obese. I'm not like, you know, Respucia, but you know, I got little muscles, but I'm kind of chubby, right? So it says my family is heavy set or big bone. So I'm going to be heavy set no matter what I do. It's in our DNA. So when I'm growing up, my family say, Jamil, no matter what you do, you're gonna be fat because we fat, right? And I'm like, so okay, well, why should I work out then? So I told myself I'm not gonna work out because my dad, they just told me if I run 3 miles, if I do everything I'm gonna do, I'm gonna still be big. So I told myself, why even? I ain't gonna be big. But now, what's one of the things killing our community right now? Any kids know what? Besides, we know people getting, you know, shot, things like that. What is one of the biggest things hurting us?
Obesity.
I know.
Obesity.
Obesity.
Diet.
So these our health. Like my mom last week, she went to the doctor and it wasn't some good news. So we got, and now everybody trying to rush to get certain things done now. Oh, I gotta eat better. I gotta do this. Man, that watermelon for one day ain't finna get your whole body right now. Don't think I'm finna eat this watermelon today, or I'm finna have a 6-pack. No, that ain't gonna happen. So I want to let you know that was one of my things, and I'm still working on it because I'm 29, 20 something years of my whole life. This is what I've been told, that I'm gonna be big no matter what. Do y'all understand how that made me? I never got in a pool without my shirt on. That's how big I always been. One of my biggest dreams was to get in the pool and jump in with no shirt on. I want to look like my brothers. So these are things that people go through, and it can put us in that mindset of depression and stuff like that. So I just want to let you guys know that's one of the fixed mindsets that I had growing up, and that's because of what somebody else told me. Right? Then it says children feel dancing, sports, and street life is how we survive. This is all I have here in our community. So who on here think that football is going to get them? That's what they're going to do. No matter what, football is my life. That's how I'm become rich. That's all I want to do. Who thinks that on here? For the young men. Okay, well,
so it can relate to a few more people. You can relate it to one of the just major things. So football, what we think in community, rapping or songwriting, anything that you think of that is very cliche that you probably see our people do or our people glorify. So anything that seems basically in entertainment or anything like that. So does anybody feel like something in entertainment is the only way they can be successful or make it big or make a lot of money? And you can put your responses in the chat as well.
It's not something that relates to me, but I feel like it's just, I think it's just me, but I feel like a lot of people think that to make money, the mindset they have is that, oh, they have to do whatever it takes. So even if it includes some type of self-harm or something, they'll still do it. But you shouldn't do that because you're literally how are you going to make money if you're dead? So it's basically, don't harm yourself to achieve your goals. Be balanced.
Yeah.
Is somebody talking right now?
Somebody else talking?
I think they in the background or something. Somebody might be froze. Yeah, Eden, definitely being balanced is definitely going to help us in a lot of different areas. And that's one thing what the Torah teaches us. It teaches us how to be balanced. It teaches us, look, we're going to go through certain emotions. We're going to go through certain things, but there's a way that you can balance yourself out so you don't be overcome. So as the scripture says, anger and sin not. Well, yeah, it tells you, it's telling you, yes, you're going to get angry. Yes, you're going to feel a certain way, but don't allow that to continue to go down a path that's not going to be beneficial towards you. So if you don't let it, if you stay focused and you don't let that feeling overcome you, then that will allow you to balance and weather the storm. That way you can continue to move out of whatever situation it is.
And can anybody answer this? What? So I'm gonna let y'all complete the verse, right? We're gonna kind of play the small truth to God. All right. So it says a false balance is a what? Complete it. A false balance is a what? According to the scripture, a false balance is what? You start with an A. Anybody know? It's in the book of Proverbs.
A false balance is an abomination to Yah.
Yep, beautiful. So when you're talking about balance, a balance, you got to make sure you got balance, because a false balance is an abomination. So we got to understand how. Oh, that was you, Steve, wasn't it? Steve, you answered that? Oh, that was who answered that?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay. I saw you laughing, but that's the answer. A false balance is an abomination to the Most High. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out as we were talking. The next one says, I can't plan my own business until I quit my job. That's one of the biggest things that I know adults say. I used to say it until I actually did it. I planned my whole business, everything I'm doing now inside of Walmart. And I was there for 6 years. So you definitely gonna have time. And again, you don't have to quit your job to plan that, to plan what you're doing, right? The next one says you have to have massive money to start a business. A lot of people think you got to have a lot of money. I can't start a business, I have a lot of money. Both money is good, but again, you don't have a lot of money to start a business, and that's what a lot of people sit. They keep themselves in a fixed mindset on that as well. Another one that says, I have to dummy myself down to be liked by others. So let me tell y'all this a little bit. I want to speak on this one. You do not have to dummy yourself down for anybody so they can be your friend. You don't have to. If you're smart, be smart. Don't you fix your mind like, well, you know what? Today, I know they think I'm so smart, so they can like me. I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't get an answer. Then they calling you in class. Hey, Jamil, I know you knew it, buddy. What's the answer? I don't know. Now you become a class clown because you're trying to be funny. Now you got an F on your conduct. Now you're getting a whipping at home. Nobody know you get whippings. Now your mom or daddy come to the school to tie you up. Now you're embarrassed, all because you didn't want to be yourself. You wanted to dummy yourself down. That's not what we're called to do in Israel. We're here to be the light. So do not do that to yourself at all. Never do that. I learned that late. So I want y'all to understand that is a bad mindset to have. All right. And don't let nobody tell me, oh, you need to humble yourself. No, hold on. No. What are you talking about? How am I not being humble because I'm giving you the answer? How am I not being humble because I'm not letting you run over me? So I just want y'all as kids to understand that when it comes to other kids at school, because kids really do bully people. And some people get bullied because they think, well, he likes me or she likes me, so I'm gonna let her bully me and call me. No. Do not do that at all. The next one is go to school, graduate, get a job, start a family by 25. A lot of people just think that's what success is. They fix mind, say, you know what, I'm just go to school. When I graduate, I'm gonna get me a job, and I'm gonna start a family. Get married, start a family. Oh, that's what it is. And so many people are miserable because that's what the mindset was, right? That they had a fixed mindset. But again, that was something taught. That was something that was taught, right? I'm the first one in my family actually breaking generation curses as far as and it's starting on wealth. And it's hard when you're the only person that you can't relate to nobody in your family that's coming that way. It's hard. It's hard speaking like, now I'm gonna do this. Boy, when I quit Walmart, you gotta understand, when I quit Walmart, I was making a lot of money, right? I got me a house and thing like that, and I quit. My whole family, they were looking at me like I'm crazy. And I remember one day I left my money at home. I had went to get a haircut. And I said, hey, I asked a family member for $10, right? I said, can I get $10? And they thought I was broke. They went crazy. Oh, I told you shouldn't left Walmart. You doing all this stuff. Told you should never left. You should da-da-da. I'm like, oh, hold on. Hey, wait. I say, don't keep the money. Keep the money. And they were like, oh no, I'll give it to you. If you was gonna give it to him, why do all that? But they thought, see, I told you. I told you you was gonna be broke. You need $10. Man, I went to the barber shop and let my dude know. And guess that's what I'm about to tell you about having integrity, right? What we're gonna learn later. This is why having good integrity is good, right? I said I went to the barber shop and let him know, hey, I left my money at home. He said, it's all good, Jamil. Just bring it to me next time. That's what it's about, having good integrity as well. But again, I was giving you an example of how people think. In their mind, they were snapping on me thinking, hey, you don't have $10. And I'm like, I actually do. I just left my money at the house. You know what I'm saying? But that's the frustration that gets when you're trying to do something. I mean, when you're doing something, not to try, when you're actually doing something, that's the mindset gets. So I just want to let y'all know that and understand that. The next one is perfection. Perfection can't be reached. That's what a lot of people tell themselves. Perfection can't be reached. I'm gonna keep messing up. Why do you think I'm keep messing up? I had a lesson. Steve, how many prototypes? I got about 10, 15 prototypes. No, about 15 prototypes in my back room of the board game. Of the boxes, the cards, the board. Do you think, no, every time I made a mistake, I got better. When I made a mistake, I got better. So how many people done did something, but then they came back and made it better? Can somebody give me an example of a project, even something with business related, that you saw you had an error and you made it better?
I remember one time we made like a card game, right?
Mm-hmm.
We left it because we thought it was too much work and it was getting boring, you know? But later, I don't remember like what time that we really came back. When we came back, we looked at it, we saw its potential, and we continued it. But
Beautiful.
Right now, we don't have it.
All right, and again, we'll get into it deeper. If y'all want to finish that, we'll get into it deeper on how you can get that done. Layla, I think it's Layla.
Like how I had to, whenever I finished the school, I actually got all A's and B's for all of my quarters.
Okay. Hallelujah. The next is I can love the Most High the way I want. A lot of people think they can just love the Most High the way they want, and you can't do that. Who in here know that they cannot love the Most High the way they want? By raise of hands, you don't got to. Who knows that they cannot love the Most High the way they want to love Him? I'm gonna start it off. You know, I know we can't do that. You know, a lot of people think they can do that, but you cannot do that. This is why He has standards. If you don't have a seatbelt on, the police pull you over, what happens?
You have to act calm and collected.
No. Well, besides that,
you get a ticket.
Eden, you know your parents teaching you, hallelujah. You know, but that's gonna be something on we're gonna teach you. I'm bringing police officer on later, but yeah, we gonna get a ticket. So what I'm saying is we can't make up our own rules. We can't say, well, I don't want to wear a seatbelt today. Nah, that's not how it works. You're gonna get a ticket, and if you keep getting too many tickets, they're gonna take your license. So I just want to give that example. That's the same with the Most High. He said, I love them that love me. He said, if you forsake me, I will forsake you. So we got to make sure that, remember, we're going to forsake him first. It's not he just turning his back. No. We decide to walk away. Miracle, you got something to say, Miracle?
No, sir.
Okay, I saw you come on mute. The next one says, once saved, always saved. So I'm just giving y'all a hint on that. The word says, who endure to the end, the saints shall be saved. So don't think, oh, because I got saved, everything is good. Because I ain't gonna get into that. Gonna get into that next. When we came out of Egypt, some people got their salvation, but during Egypt, a lot of people got killed during Egypt because of their wickedness. A lot of our ancestors. So don't play that game, because if y'all got in trouble in school, y'all ain't get a whooping that day. That was that grace and mercy. Or you ain't clean the kitchen and your mama told you and your daddy told you, you come home, oh, they ain't whoop me. But don't keep trying them now. How many times y'all assault? Well, I ain't getting in trouble today. So y'all gonna do the same thing next week. Then eventually you're gonna get a whipping like, well, why you whip me last week? Because I was giving you grace and mercy. And that's why the Bible say, I give grace to the humble. Don't play with the Most High. Don't play with his grace. Don't play with your parents' grace. All right. So, hey, Steve, you ready?
Yep, just tell me what you want me to read.
All right. So I got a question. Now in the chat, anybody who don't get called on, just start putting answers in the chat. Please put answers in the chat. And again, I'll call on some other people, right? But it says, what great and mighty task did the Most High do for our ancestors, the children of Israel, when they was in Egypt? When they were in Egypt, what happened? Let me call on Miracle, since you're unmuted already. What did the Most High do for our ancestors in Egypt? Your brother can help. Y'all help each other. Y'all next to each other if y'all both know. Y'all can tag team it.
He freed them from slavery.
Yep, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Next question is, how was Israel's mindset after leaving Egypt? Did it grow to trust the Most High in the wilderness? So did they have a fixed mindset, or did they mindset was it just fixed, or did they have a growth mindset, a mindset that they gonna trust the Most High? Who we got? Shalea, correct? I said it right. Please let me say I said it right.
Yeah, you did say it right. Yeah, they had a fixed mindset. Like they just didn't really have that much belief in the Most High and all that stuff.
Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. You said that. Hey Steve, so let's go to starting Numbers 21. So guys, if y'all have your Bibles on you or your phone app, if you go to Numbers chapter 21, Numbers chapter 21.
All right. Y'all can give me a thumbs up when everybody gets there, and then I'll read it. And I'm seeing some people put some things into the chat. Definitely answers is on point. So that is good. I appreciate it. Hey, remember, I just want to say something. I know I got a few people that haven't said anything, haven't posted nothing in the chat or anything. Hey, listen, man, this thing only works well if there's participation. You know, we'll definitely participate with the ones that are participating with, but if you on here, you might as well participate. You might as well show some knowledge. You may have some wisdom for us. We can all learn from each other. But if you just sit there quiet and sit on your hands, you know, somebody may not be able to learn from the wisdom that the Most High has given you.
Hallelujah.
All right, so Numbers 21, 1 through 7. I'm reading at the King James. And when King Arad, the Canaanite, which dwelt in the land, heard tell. All right, hold on, let me start that over. I don't like how they put that. And when King Arad, the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south, heard tell that Israel came by the way of the spies, then he fought against Israel and took some of them prisoners. And Israel vowed a vow unto Yah and said, if thou wilt indeed deliver this people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their cities. And Yah hearkened to the voice of Israel and delivered up the Canaanites, and they utterly destroyed them and their cities. And he called the name of the place Hormah. Verse 4, and they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea to come past the land of Edom, and the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way. And the people spake against Elohim and against Moses, wherefore have you brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither is there any water, and our soul loatheth this light bread. And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. Verse 7. Therefore the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpents from us. And Moses prayed for the people.
All right. So right here, before we even get to the point of getting bit by serpents, before they go into Moses saying, can you please pray for me, go on behalf of us and pray for us? They lost trust after the Most High they begged him. They begged him to say, deliver these people in our hand. They literally want to fight. And then they went right. They mindset still didn't trust the Most High. They did not have a set apart growth or a trustful mindset. They had a fixed mindset. It went right back to that mindset that they've been having. Because remember, you don't got the Most High, you got a terrible mindset, right? And it says, the other one says, it says in Israel vowed a vow. So we know the words say, do not be slack, right? When you make a vow to the Most High, do not be slack, right? So the Most High delivered that thing right now, because he won't tell us not to do something and he ain't gonna do it. So when we hearken to our vow, what did he do? He automatically took care of everything. So we got to make sure that even when we even making a vow to the Most High, y'all got to keep this vow. Y'all got to keep this vow to trust, because when they asking him to do that, they got to have some trust in that moment. But are you only trusting the Most High because of the danger in front of you? That's not the mindset to have. The trust the Most High because that danger in front of you. But when everything going good, oh, we all good, I don't need the Most High. So that's the mindset that many of our ancestors were in back then, and many of us are in right now. And this is where TFGA is going to get y'all willing. We're at to sow the seeds to get it out of your mind at a young age, so you can be prosperous, successful, according to the word of the Most High as you go through life. The next one, hey Steve, the next one's going to be Numbers 14.
Yeah, you want 1 through 24, right?
We're gonna probably stop early. I just want to get to that Egypt part. I want them to see.
All right, you just let me know when to stop.
All right. So y'all go to Numbers chapter 14. We're gonna start at verse 1.
Oh, wait a minute. Just let everybody get there.
Y'all got to make sure we got that mindset. And next week we're gonna speak on the mindset of growth. So this week we just focusing on fix, and then we're gonna show that growth mindset. We're gonna also show in the word where when you got this certain trust in the Most High, what things can happen. So all these certain things, and this is what we should better walk in faith. You know, the word say without faith is what does the word say? Without faith, it's impossible to please the Most High.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Jay, just let me know when you want me to stop.
Okay.
Numbers chapter 14, verse 1. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we have died in this wilderness? And wherefore hath Yah brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return unto Egypt?
Wow.
And they said one to another, let us make a captain and let us return into Egypt.
All right, so I want to stop right there. So you see right here, the Most High freed them. He knocked out the Egyptians, which was one of the powerful empires at that time. And we're saying, look, let's just go back to Egypt. Let's go back to Egypt and let's get our own captain. Let's put Jamil over us, and let's just go back to Egypt. You see how many people that want to go to bondage? If you playing the Truth or board game, who want to put a go to bondage card? Does anybody want to go to bondage? You should want to go to bondage with a card. You should be like, man, what that grace and mercy card? I got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So this is the mindset of our ancestors. They was like, man, let's go back. But then you were just crying out to him. Remember, it says when he would talk to Moses, it says that he heard they cry. So you want to go back to a place that you were just crying. Yes.
Honestly, though, they were so ungrateful.
Yes. And guess what? When you got a fixed mindset, you expect stuff. You expect people to do certain things. You supposed to do that. So this is in their mind. They thinking, oh, well, you know what? Since they forget it again, you said beautiful. They're so ungrateful. The moment something goes wrong, or they think something going wrong, they don't got no faith. It's some people say they got faith now, but I promise you, if you ever see somebody with a light bill for us when y'all get older, don't be like this. I used to be like that. Man, I'm to my trust the Most High, and my light bill. I'm like, man, how am I pay my light bill? I'm right here. What I'm gonna do? Did he bring me? Did he bring me here? The dude, man, I can't. If the lights did get cut off, I got some candles in here. I can't light a candle real quick. We ready to throw the Most High away because the light's finna go off. Or because y'all about to get mad at your parents, talking about mom and dad don't love me because they had to stay to work a little late. If they get fired and leave early and try to take you to a store or something, If they lose their job, how they gonna be able to pay and keep food on the table? So y'all gotta have this certain mindset, even for your parents. Sometimes mom and daddy said they're gonna help me with this. Man, look, I know they said they made a vow to you, but hopefully they'll come let you know, well, look, baby, you should be able to see it. Man, mom and daddy, they work 12, 13 hours a day. And I'm telling them they're gonna come and play the game with me or read a book to me or help me with this project. And you want them to help you with a project that you didn't even took the time to read the directions for. I hired my friend Frank. I told Frank to come. I said, can you put my grill together? Man, he came unboxed. I never looked at it. I just thought it was hard to put together. It was literally a piece. It was just attaching. It ain't had no screws. He looked at me like, bro, you paid me and I drove way out here to come put a grill together that all you had to do is basically attach stuff. It ain't had no screws. That was terrible on me. But I had a fixed mindset saying I can't put it together. I'm not handy. So I'm gonna give y'all examples, even myself, how things happen, right? Now with that, because it's 7:30. So now with this one right here, we're gonna watch this video. All right. We're gonna watch the video say Booby Miles on field. Right here, I want to just show y'all just of someone that had their whole dreams was football. That's all they thought about was football. Football, same as me. Y'all can look me up on YouTube, Jamil Jackson. I was very great in football, I would say. In 2010, I was one of the top running backs coming out in Hillsborough County, me and Maurice Higgins. So me and him was rivals. We was actually rivals for one another. And my senior year, my cleat got stuck in the ground and I blew my ACL. So my cleat would not move and I tried to turn and I didn't even get hit. I twisted my whole knee. And UCF, University of Central Florida in Orlando, they took my scholarship. And I didn't go. I ended up going to school. I went to an NII school, which my grades was pretty good. But the school that I wanted to go to so bad, everything was shattered like that in seconds. And I didn't have no other plan. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't think of nothing else. I didn't know about nothing but football. I knew about nothing else but football. I didn't know about anything. So I just want to let y'all before y'all see, I just want y'all to understand this something related to me. And this is just an example. I know everybody else is going to have different examples, but I just want to show this. Just so y'all can kind of understand how this is. And then again, I'm gonna show you another video of him kind of speaking on it, right? They're very short videos. Matter of fact, I gotta stop this and then I gotta bring it up again. Where we at? Which one is this one? Hold on, it's loading up. Why is it going so slow? Hold on.
This time, come on, not this time. Come on, you got enough. It's small problem. You're in the game. Come on. Hey, son, come here. Where you going? Over there. What do you think of? Where did you put your helmet? Right there, second of it. Right there. You do not know that you play the game with a helmet. Back to Miles. Miles stuck to his right. Takes him down. Is that me? Try to win.
So does anybody ever saw this movie Friday Night Lights?
To be honest, it looks familiar, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, have anybody ever heard of Booby Miles?
No.
All right, so Booby Miles, this is a true story. Booby Miles, which
Hey, what y'all been doing? Y'all ain't seen this movie? Oh man, you gotta watch this movie now.
Well, I'm gonna keep trying to watch it. I'm gonna let my parents know.
Yeah,
We
so
watched a few football movies maybe.
Huh?
But yeah, I think we watched a few. We watched a few football movies, but I don't think we ever seen this one.
Yeah, and like this one right here, you know, y'all make sure the next scene, y'all don't cry on the next scene. Well, y'all may not. I cried on the next scene that we're gonna see. It, you know, it was manly cry, manly tears. It's okay to cry, man. It's okay to cry. But what I'm saying is, Booby Miles was the top running back in Texas, and this ruined his career. This all he ever knew to do. It's all he ever did. It's all he ever wanted to do. That's how he got the hood. He was raised in the hood. Only way he got the hood for him was to practice every day. Practice every day. And hey, he did that. And this is where, again, where we gotta just have our mindsets. Not saying we can't play football, play it, but have the mindset of like, okay, not even if you don't even get hurt. What is everything else? You know, okay. What is everything else going on? So, you know, as y'all start thinking about time, think about stuff that you really want to do. This like, man, I'm going to continue to plan to do this. I'm going to continue to practice, but I need to make sure, okay, if this don't happen, what's this? And this is how mine stays growing. This is how different things stay growing. All right. Now this the next scene.
That clip was kind of laggy for me.
Huh?
That clip was kind of laggy for me the last time.
Okay. Well, can you see this one right now?
I don't know. This is not playing.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, do you see it's up right now? I'm here to play it.
Yeah.
Mine was lagging a little bit too.
You said I'm lagging?
No, it's not you lagging. It's the like the video is like glitching a lot.
Okay.
Same for me.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna just start.
Mine keep putting me out the movie.
I'm gonna start it right here, so yeah, we don't gotta see everything else. I just want to see this. Hold on.
I was trying to do that. Do nothing else but play football. Man, don't worry about it. If I can't be doing nothing else, I can't do nothing else. What? We practiced it. We practiced. You told me you was gonna go to the pro. I thought I was gonna do it on my knee. My voice. No, I want to.
So you see right here, he was saying he wanted to buy him a house. So in this mindset right here, he said, all I know how to do, and this is one of the things I'm really doing this, even for myself and for you guys, for the next generation. All I thought about was football. It's like when my knee blew out, I'm like, all I know is my knee. I never knew I was creative. I never knew I was smart. I'm like, I've been playing football since I was younger, or wanted to play football. So the moment he got hurt, in that split second, he knew, even we watched the whole other movie, even the teammates knew, like, what else he gonna do? He don't do nothing else. People probably in school doing his homework because he's a star. That was going on a lot. If y'all actually studied NFL years ago, a lot of people in NFL that couldn't read because they were just getting passed through school because they were so good in football. But when the football career ended, what they gonna do then? They don't understand how to use their money, how to save money, invest money. Now they broke, and they body broke. They can't move. They can't do nothing. So this is why it was so powerful to me. I want to show you guys at this age, because y'all the one actually moving, playing football. It's kids 13 years old getting scholarships already. It was a little kid. He ran out on the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Right now, he got a scholarship, I think, to USC, and he's not even in high school yet. So these colleges already giving you scholarships. These colleges already allowing kids to commit. Stacey Gage, he graduated in 2024. He's already committed to All-American game. How do they know he gonna already make it there? So now they put you next 4 years. They put you in the mindset. I gotta just focus on this. But if something happened to Stacey Gage, whatever happens, now they're gonna he's just another number. So this is not to scare you guys to say I don't want to. I can't play football. I'm letting you guys know, even from, and think women on here is what people don't play football. I'm just giving this as an example. It could be anything. We say, oh, I want to go to school and I want to dance. You can hurt yourself dancing. You know, what if you a writer and one day you get writer block? You can't write anything anymore. So what you gonna do now? So these are the certain things that we have to understand. What if my board game don't sell no more? Okay, now I'm teaching kids. What if right now nobody want to come to my class anymore? Okay, now I can go ahead and I can create something else. I know how to do truckloads. I'm a dispatcher. I can call and get loads of trucks. Now gas going up. There may not be no trucks on the road. What can I do? I know how to do e-commerce. Now I can go buy certain products and I can sell them. Oh, but what if that don't happen? What if the product you buy that don't sell? Well, okay, now I'm gonna start thinking, well, I know it's hurricane season. So now I'm gonna find a vendor that I can get umbrellas from, I can get ponchos from, I can get flashlights from, I can get candles from, because lights can go off around these times. I'm gonna get gas cans. So my mind is always moving. I just threw y'all like 4 different businesses, to be real. You know what I'm saying? So this is where y'all mind gotta always be going. So what something breaks down? If you have a growth mindset, okay, you got to keep your mindset going and growing, right? Now this is gonna be the last thing we're gonna do. Then we're gonna get ready to get up off of here. I just want to end it with this. It's something else. Again, my example again is football, but it's one. I just want to get this one more example, and then I take questions from any of you or your parents after this. All right. So I just want y'all can put it in the chat, or anyone can just answer it. So it says, how many high school football players are they? So I'm sorry I didn't complete the question, because there's something that just came to my mind. Actually, these last slides came to my mind before I actually came on class today. So how many high school football players do you think there is in the world? In the world, how many football players you think? Give me a random number. Anybody give me a random number?
Like out of the whole entire world?
Yes.
20,000.
How many? How many?
25 million.
20,000.
I think there's gonna maybe 1 mil, but if I was gonna put in percent, maybe like 50%.
Okay, so now I like the numbers. You don't got to put in percentages, right? So you said 1 million, right? So who somebody else said something else? Y'all can put them in the chat as well. For high school, just think about high school. You even so just think about, the United States. How many people in the United States? All right, so I'm gonna give you the answer. So right now, you said, somebody said 1 million, and I don't see the chat. Steve may look at the chat. It's 1.2 million high school football players. 1.2 million 1.2 million. So that's just for high school, right? I'm gonna get somewhere. How many college football players you think?
Definitely a whole lot more.
So
20 billion.
So y'all think it's a lot more than high school football?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But why do you think that? You think most of the people in high school gonna go to college on playing football?
No, I think it's less than that.
Yes, it's less than.
I think it's less.
Yes, less than. So give me a less number than 1.2 million.
905.
Okay.
500,000.
Okay. And look, think about it. Anything that you're doing, you say it's decreasing, it should make you want to think about it. It should make you have a plan B. So now y'all seeing it's 1.2 million and it's going down. It didn't even go up when you go to college. That's kind of, and that goes for volleyball. It goes for anything that you're trying to do, right? So the number is 73,000. 73,000 NCAA college football players. 73,000. That's a big difference. I went to a school that I was the only one who went to college that year. I'm the only one to college. And my knee got hurt. I tore my knee and I still the only one went to college. At the high school I graduated from, King High School in 2010. I'm the only one who went. And we had 53 players, I think, on the team. So remember, every team has like 52, 53 players. So you got to think about that, right? So the next question is, how many draft eligible players? So how many people you think can enter into the draft, the NFL draft?
30.
30 what? 30,000?
No, I'm like 30 players. Wait, no. Never mind. Think about how many drafted to a team.
Yeah, so no, what I'm saying is how many people can enter into the draft? Not even how many people can enter into a draft?
About 5,000 players.
Okay, any other answer?
500,000.
You said 5,000?
2,000.
2,000. Okay.
I want to say 50, but then I don't even know.
Okay. It is
20.
All right. It's 16,000. 16,000 draft eligible players. 16,000. All right. So now the last question: how many players can be drafted? So after the whole draft is over and done, how many out of them 16,000 people? How many people can get drafted? I mean, how many people? The draft number.
32.
This is in the hundreds. This is in the hundreds.
32.
It's in the hundreds.
150.
All right, 550. What's another one?
I'm gonna say 125.
You said 100. You said 125?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else?
105.
All right, the answer is 253.
Wow.
So
oof, I'm off. I'm so off.
So which is okay, right? So this shirt, right? This is a shirt I kept. If anybody can see, let me see. So this shirt right here, right? It's I can't fit it anymore. That's why I didn't wear it. I kept this shirt because it did something to me, right? It made me think, right? So this shirt, I get all the numbers from this, right? And think about it. It's more now. This was back when I was a little smaller, right? So this number stayed the same. 253 stayed the same, right? But we know that it's probably more high school football players because more high schools have been getting built, right? More colleges getting built. But no matter what, this number never changed. So we got to understand that from 1.2 million people that really think they can go to the NFL, if you go to anybody, everybody gonna say I can go to the NFL. I just always said, I bet you Steve said the same thing when he played for Jefferson. We would have beat them if he had played us, but you know what I'm saying? If that's people gonna say that. Everybody gonna think I'm gonna do this. Everybody think I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be the lawyer. But remember, it's other people that want to be a lawyer just as well as you want to be a lawyer, and that does not mean that you're not good enough to be a lawyer. It just understand that it may just not happen. It's the people that made it to NFL didn't make it to NFL. That didn't mean that they were sorry. So I just want y'all to understand that as well. It don't matter how you can work very, very hard and still things may not happen. Hey, coach, I'm online, right? I'm calling to get done. All right. So yeah, I got it. I'm running over on a meeting, but yeah. So I just want to kind of give that example. Any children got any questions, or any parents got any questions? We deal with this children first. Any children want to say anything or ask any questions? Elijah, I ain't heard nothing from you all day today. Who else?
Have any questions?
You say you don't? Oh, okay. So Elijah, Jalen, did you say anything today, Jalen, or put anything in the chat? Elijah, Jalen, did y'all put anything in the chat? Jalen.
They put a little something in the chat.
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right. I'm just asking. You know, because again, we don't want the things that we're doing right now. If y'all understand that this is something special that me and Steve has come together to make happen. And I really love doing. I really love doing what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm excited about it. I want you guys to be excited about it. You know, like I say, 5 to 10. When I don't know if y'all brothers and sisters are on there. It's actually, if y'all see the difference between them and the way we talk, is because they're more interactive. So some of these things, I don't make too many long slides because we hoping that there be interaction. We hoping that somebody comes and say, hey, you know, the stuff you're saying, this, I was thinking about this on the business. What about this? You know, because again, we're going to get into business, but again, we don't want to get into business and showing you all these things that you're not going to be serious about. People say they want to be a boss, but you're going to work longer hours than you think you are than a regular job, which is better though. You're going to have more peace. Again, if you see, I get emails all day. So this email right here just came to me. It says, hey there, I know you're super busy. Just you know what I'm saying, just wanting to follow them and get some things done, right? A lot of people, I have meetings all day, every day, all day. So I want to let you know that you got to have a certain mindset for this. This is why I'm taking through all these trials. You got to have a mindset for this. You can't play with this. You got to even have a mindset to work for somebody else. So I'd rather do it for myself. Who can fire me right now? Can anybody tell me who can fire me right now? Anybody can answer this question? Who can fire me right now?
I don't know.
Think about it. Think about the question. Who can fire me?
What exactly do you mean by who can find you?
Fire.
Fire, Shamar.
Oh, fire. Okay, fire.
Yes. Who can fire me?
Well, if it's your own business, then you can only fire yourself, right?
Thank you. So, so now
sense.
What I'm saying is, can't nobody fire me. If all y'all come one day and say, I don't want to do his class no more. Okay, I'll just get some more kids. You know, like, but when you get a business, that's the mindset. But one thing me and Steve does, we gonna go back and say, you know what? Hey, Jay, on this part, we should maybe set this and tweak this. Okay, next week we're gonna do this, because now next week we're gonna go in and really make sure we understand and break down how we're gonna bring growth mindset to you guys. But look, next week I really want y'all to be more involved. Have some questions. It's okay. Send me emails. If y'all really, who on here want to really start their own business, or think they want to start their own business?
I do.
If y'all really want to do this, I'm here to help. Listen, this stuff is not hard. Then guess what? Y'all never know the blessings that the Most High may do for me that I can do for you guys. Now y'all got a hard work. Y'all may not have to pay any money for the stuff y'all want to do. Because of what me and Mr. Steve got, we got some things going on. We want to be able to say, you know what? If they really serious about this, we got to see their work ethic, and we got to see what they plan. We'll help them out. That's the whole mindset. I wasn't rich when I started my business. I'm not rich now. I'm okay, but I'm getting my game out to more and more people. I'm getting more stuff to my portfolio, you know. So I just want to let you guys know that. Any parents on that want to ask any questions? Any parents? Question on any concerns? All right. So, hey, Steve.
My parents aren't here at the moment, but I'll make sure to email you if they have any questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and again, I throw the offer out again. Anybody that play the football game on PlayStation, I play. Y'all, we can play. I play football all the time. Well, when I get time, when I get a chance, and we could play. Well, we can't play the Call of Duty Zombies. I haven't got down yet, but we can't play anything else. I don't know how to play nothing else but football.
No, so not 2K or nothing.
Well, 2K, but I got 20. Which one you got?
21.
21. I think I got 21 because my little brother, he downloads so many games. But the new one gonna come out. Anyway, you wanna play Madden?
I don't play football. I'm a basketball person.
Yeah, I hear you. That's what the last person said. I beat him up. I beat him up on that basketball. So, but we gonna get it in. My email me your username.
Hey, what's your go-to team on 2K?
Xbox or PlayStation?
I play PlayStation. Well, I got PlayStation. I don't have an Xbox yet. Hey, Jalen, Joshua asked you, what's your team that you play with?
I'm asking you too.
I play with whoever I'm feeling like. I can play with really any team.
Oh, you come on.
Yeah, but I play with the Blazers, or sometimes I play with the Lakers. Depends on if they got Golden State.
Oh, Golden State's my team.
Okay, well then you'll get the Lakers all day then. But yeah, so again, I just really want y'all to, and y'all communicate with each other. Y'all parents don't mind talk to each other. You know, y'all can communicate, maybe build each other and stuff like that. You know, but again, that's all about networking and your parents. But Steve, got anything, Steve? I know you're driving.
I just like the interaction today. I love the group. We got a lot of wonderful brains in there. Like I said, been listening to a lot of people's responses. You know, I hope it gets a lot more interactive that way. You know, I never like to feel, even teaching, I don't like to feel like I'm lecturing. So I would love a little bit more interaction, but we did have out of more people. I'll say that because we did have interaction today, and you know, y'all are able to show the wisdom that most times blessed y'all with. Definitely appreciate it.
So because I don't know if y'all heard him, but basically he was saying he just want more interaction out of everyone because it'd be better for us as teachers because we don't want to be like we giving lectures. Like if somebody here for 2 hours talking to you, you eventually go to sleep. You can be like, man, what is he talking about? So this is why we want interaction. You know, we shouldn't have to keep calling the same person. We don't want to do that. So we want interaction. Y'all don't have to listen. We bleed you like y'all bleed. Y'all have to be nervous. Yes, you know, hey, I'm here to help you guys. You know, we need each other because y'all gonna be able to teach me and show me some things as well. So, you know, y'all help me be a better teacher. Like I say, so y'all just understand, y'all can show me some things as well. So do not be, you know, don't be shy. You know, let's go and have some fun, you know, and again, let's learn together. So that's pretty much it. We'll see each other next week on Tuesday, and we'll be talking about growth mindset. So remember growth. So if y'all want to get a head start on growth mindset, let's get a head start. And also, how do y'all feel about reading? Like so say for example, I'm working on getting some like maybe reading a book once a month together or doing something like that. How do y'all like that? Actually getting a book. It won't be, you know, the Bible, but it'd be a book that it could be on business, maybe on something with life skills. How do y'all feel about that?
I feel good about that. I don't mind.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, because like I say, you know, I'm just real big on that. It's like I want to be set apart and different. And again, a book could be something like digital or something like that. My wife working on it to see what digital books I can get, and I can pull up and we can just like read together, you know. And if me and Steve start having some like pop-up classes, like hey, on Thursday it's gonna be a bonus class. If you can get on, you can get on. If you can't, you can't. But it'd be things like that, and we'll just figure out how we'll be doing that. You know, we just want to make this really fun and interactive online. And why it's not so many people, because a lot of people waiting to get in, but not a lot of people take advantage of having me and Steve right now. Take advantage of having us. Why it's not that many people in here? Because when they get packed, because like the 5 to 10 group, they pack, and it's a lot more coming for them as well. So I think it's like 50, 60 kids on 5 to 10. So yeah, and then most of them are on the same computer, but it's still a big group. So just wanted to throw that out. Take advantage of this. So any questions y'all have, let me know. If y'all already have a business and just need some ideas or just some wisdom or something, or want to run something by me, let me know, you know, and then I can, and it could be one-on-one, something like that, or send me an email. I can help you guys out. And Omar and Abdul, get back on your cards. Okay. All right, so shalom family, y'all get some rest. And again, y'all got what, 10 more days of school, right? I think we got 9. So y'all almost done with school. Then summer be kicked in and we can have some more knowledge and fun.
My school for me completely finishes on the 28th, but I finished school like on the 13th. I finished on my schoolwork on the 13th, but school like completely ends up for me on the 28th.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, okay. 28th. I think the same thing down here, the 28th. You had some his hand was up. Did he leave? All right, so did Layla leave as well? I thought she had a hand. Layla, did you want to say anything? I saw you.
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay. All right. So shalom, fam. I'm gonna end the whole meeting. So shalom. See y'all next week.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Bye.
Shalom.